Welcome to Butterman Central. I'm Butterman and... Actually, this is great. Now that we have a microphone, my videos can have audio. Anyway, writing is hard. I mean, how am I expected to use this thing? Now, whatever this is so much easier to use. All you have to do is press a button and that letter appears on the screen. Except it's not easy to use because easily the hardest part of typing has to be picking a font. Of course, one wants their bundle of pixels to look like the most delicious bundle of pixels on the planet. Or one could just argue that Press Start 2P is a good font, in which case their opinion is wrong. Actually, I'm sure there are loads of people who haven't even heard of Press Start 2P, which is good because that font is terrible. Besides that, there are some fonts that look identical. Even some fonts' names sound like jokes. I mean, is this font coming soon? Is it just called coming soon? Why is it called coming soon? When is it coming? It can't just say coming soon. It must have a release date. Does it have a release date? Is it even coming soon? Will it be delayed for the next few years? Still, I think there are some hidden gems among these many fonts. So, I'm just gonna randomly pick some fonts and see if they're somehow better than Comic Sans. ABZ. I mean, that just sounds like a fast food chain. Apaya Libre. That happens to be my favorite Pokemon. A Brill Fatface. Subtle. A Clonica. A Clonica. A Clonica. A Clonica. A Clone-Ica? A Cologne-Ica. A Clone. Or Stormtrooper, Star Wars, Star Trek, USS Enterprise, Spock! I think I solved it! Advent Pro. Why would anybody put Pro into the name of a font? Makes it sound like I need to pay a monthly subscription to use it. Aquafina Script. I mean, if water was a font. Acronym. A. The A is an acronym for acronym. Aladdin. The animated one or the live action one? There's a right answer here. Alike. Okay. Alike Angular. Whoa! Everybody watch out! This is the Angular version of Alike! Clear the way for Alike Angular! Amethysta. As opposed to Sapphira. Annie, use your telescope. Annie! Annie! Antic. Okay. Antic Didone. Alright. Antic Slab. These are some silly antics. Average. I mean, this font describes itself. B612. Yes! My favorite Star Wars character. Bad script. I'll keep that one in mind. Belota. Interesting. Belota text. Wait, if this one's text, what was the other one? Bench 9. What happened to the other 8 benches? This is a great story idea. Biorhyme. This one just sounds like a weird biology assignment, where you'd have to write a rap about biology or something. Biorhyme Expanded. I like this one. Bungee Hairline. The best part about this font is that it's practically invisible. Condiment. Mustard? Courier Prime. Yes, but does it provide one-day delivery? Days 1. Clearly wasn't that successful. There's no Days 2. Faster One. Yeah, this font is good for something. Flavors. Green Apple? Geo. Isn't that an anime character? Geostar. That is definitely an anime character. Great Vibes. Dude, I'm just vibing here. Hanali. This font is actually pretty cool, but extremely situational. Homemade Apple. I hate factory-made apples. I'm Fel Double Pika, I'm Fel Double Pika SC, I'm Fel DW Pika, I'm Fel DW Pika SC, I'm Fel English SC, I'm Fel French Canon, I'm Fel French Canon SC, I'm Fel Great Primer, I'm Fel Great Primer SC, I'm Fel Spanish Canon SC. I made that last one up, but you didn't know that. Just Another Hand. Just me again down here. Oh. I mean, I know fonts are supposed to be used to write stories, but this one's already a story. Paprika, as opposed to cinnamon. Hold on, I'm getting a call from my boss. Hello? Alright, you need to change the video. Find the best font or something. How do I do that? That's up to you to find out. Alright, I guess I'll try. Good. Okay, well, let's go over some of the easy targets for the best font award. Arial is the default, but so is Bing. Times New Roman. I'm not an English teacher. Move along, Comic Sans. I think the best font could be an underrated font. Calibri. Sure, it's a font. Consoleless. Looks the same. Droid Sans. Looks the same. Looks the same. Okay, so obviously there are a lot of fonts that look identical, but the best font would have to look unique and could never be mistaken for any other font. But what could that font be? Sure, there are fonts that stand out, like Press Start 2P, but that's a terrible font. Actually, is it a terrible font? How about this? I'll take all, or at least most of the fonts that stand out the most and put them into a decision matrix. I'll decide what the best font is from there. Okay, so we have the fonts listed here, and the categories are readability for how easily it can be read, uniqueness for how unique it is, usability for how often it can be used, and title for how well the title describes the font. I might need to add more categories later on, but this is a good starting point. Hanali. This is definitely an interesting font, but it's not exactly easy to read, especially at a low font size, and I'm not too sure how often somebody would use it either. Still, the name Hanali is a place in Hawaii, and the font does give off the bamboo tropical vibe, so I'll give it a 2 for readability, 4 for uniqueness, 2 for usability, and 5 for title. Faster one. This is just basic bold text with lines behind it, and it would definitely only be used in titles. Still, it's called Faster one, and it does look like it's in motion, so the title is pretty good. 4 for readability, 2 for uniqueness, 2 for usability, and 5 for title. Bungee Hairline. This font is so thin and hard to read, I can't think of any good use for it. Sure, it does look like it was drawn in an Etch-a-Sketch, so I guess that makes it unique, and it's as thin as hair, which makes the title accurate, but I'm not too sure where Bungee came from. 1 for readability, 3 for uniqueness, 1 for usability, and 4 for title. Press Start 2P. This font is so bad. Sure, it's definitely readable and it definitely stands out from the rest. I see it being used in video games all the time and the title represents that fact. I will be giving this font a 5 for readability, 3 for uniqueness, 3 for usability, and 5 for title. Well, those were all the fonts I was going to cover here. Let's see which font got the best score. Press Start 2P? That doesn't make any sense. Press Start 2P is a terrible font. No, Press Start 2P is not the best font. I must have been too generous with the scoring. I'll raise the scores of the other fonts. No. Now they're all perfect scores. I'll add another category called Not Press Start 2P. All of the fonts will get a 5 and Press Start 2P will get a 0. There! I fixed it! No. So many of these fonts still have perfect scores. I know just what to do. Why is being of all knowledge? How do I find the best font? I don't know. You are the wise being of all knowledge. You must know. Does this work? It's blank. Yep. Of course! I must create the perfect font on this very parchment. Why is being of all knowledge? You have done it again. Okay. A simple number 2 yellow Ticonderoga pencil should do the trick. I'll start with the capital letter A. I can't do it. I can't create the perfect font. Unless I've already created the perfect font. My handwriting is the perfect font. Even better, everybody's handwriting is the perfect font. Looking at the decision matrix, it only makes sense. Everybody has unique handwriting, so it's a 5 for uniqueness. It's used all the time, so it's a 5 for usability. And the title is the name of the person writing it, so it gets a 5 for title. Although not everybody's handwriting is exactly readable. Maybe I was wrong. Okay, let's step back a little bit here. I was given a blank parchment. Maybe the perfect font is invisible. It would get a 1 for readability. Maybe the name of the perfect font is written here. It's just invisible. No, that wouldn't make any sense. What if there is no perfect font, but the real perfect font is human speech? But the goal is to find one written perfect font. Or is it? What if it's not the perfect font, but the perfect fonts? What if the perfect font is every font combined? Every character that's typed out is in a different font. Even better, every font is combined into each character. No, the readability would be terrible. I can't do it. I can't find the best font. Actually, maybe fonts are just up to the writer and the content being written. Yeah, that's what it is. Well, now that I've solved the mystery, I can start working on a completely different video. What is... Oh! The perfect font is... right after this commercial break. Are you tired of pencils breaking again and again? Are you tired of terrible erasers? What is this rubbish? Introducing the number 2 yellow Ticonderoga pencil with advanced built-in technology. The point is harder than ever to break. Even better, the eraser actually works. Crikey, this thing is brilliant! This special pencil is available for only a limited time, so act now! If you want to know the price, buy now! If you want to get a second pencil absolutely free, call now! The number 2 yellow Ticonderoga pencil, your kids will be begging you for it. Welcome back to Butterman Central. We last left off preparing to announce the best font. So, let's continue doing that. The best font is... Comic Sans. Sans Undertale. Get out! Yeah, I'll get going. Well, that concludes this edition of Butterman's Brilliant Brain. What? I can definitely move this closer. Not that close. That close. Definitely. Yeah, okay.